Welcome to episode number 17 of Grand Tacticians, the Civil War. This is the Confederate campaign on the very hard mode. We conclude the Battle of the Chesapeake and Ohio Canal. And post-battle, we will see some campaign developments, or lack thereof, as things kind of settle down for the winter campaigning season as we head into 1862. Quartermaster's morning report. Total men reported wounded, some up to 630 men. The army supply situation is outstanding. According to Beauregard, he's reporting almost 2,000 in casualties, though. Okay, second day of the Battle of Chesapeake and Ohio Canal. So days one fighting has seen the Union Army marching through the mountain pass and straight into our fortified position at Porterstown, allowing Clayton's division of Lee's Corps to hit them on their left flank. They did not do a good job guarding that flank. We also sent in 4th Cavalry Division and rounded up some Union guns for sure. We can cut them off at this pass here. Ooh. Force took a lot of casualties though. We are going to send Stuart's cavalry though through the mountains. See if they can get in behind the Union position and cut them off from retreat. Ransom took a beating more than I realized. So Ransom is broken, so we'll keep him back here. So we'll have the whole army across. Oh, Vaughn only has the 1 brigade and one artillery battalion. Alright, we do have some engineering points, so could make use of them right now. Probably right over here where a lot of our troops have seen a lot of fighting. We'll give them a breastworks to hide behind for now. So Beauregard decides to keep the troops busy overnight and build some fortifications, since they have served very well for the Confederate troops. Alright, I think we're ready to finish this battle on the second day. The Confederate Army has made a serious plan to try to cut the Federal retreat, and the opening day just starts with some fireworks right off the bat. So we're going to try to push hard with Jackson's command. Let's order a Wingo. Also deploy skirmishers early. Our force is already demoralized. Uh-oh. Sibley will take position along the road there. Bonham did not see any fighting in the first day, and neither did Gratiot. Be interesting to see what the Union tries to do here. Looks like they're trying to consolidate their forces at the moment. And they're not attempting to make a retreat, though, as we've got them hemmed in on all sides. Let's send Stuart over to the Snavely house and capture that victory objective. And let me take a moment here to thank everyone that has enjoyed the series so far. If you have not already and are enjoying the series, please hit that like button, subscribe, or leave a comment on what you like or don't like so far. I appreciate your time. Yeah, it does not look good for the Union Army here. Jackson sees an opportunity here to crush the Union right flank, and he is ordering his men to do so. mean, it looks like morale of the Union Army is about to hit 0. I think they're going to get ready to retreat. Burbridge is going to come down from his position on the mountain. Stewart awaiting orders to take Elk Ridge. Looks like Poe and Sirwell trying to get their commands out of there. They're going to go straight towards Jackson. And then they see the predicament they're in now. Law is demoralized. He doesn't know what to do. Wingo is not... He's still in column. Let's start ordering all of our men full-on assault of the Union position as they look very unorganized now. We're just going to order forward several brigades into the converging Union units that are trying to organize a breakout, or they don't know which way to go, it looks like, as they're getting pushed from all three sides, and then there's the large mountain in their rear. Wingo's detachment skirmishers are already way over there, so enemy is finally retreating. They've been broken. Let's see how much we can bag them. Is that all they had? Is that the entire army? Thought they might have a little bit more. So in the retreating action, we are just pushing forward with the original plan. We are bunching up the Union soldiers into this small area and trying to bag the entire force if we can. Alright, so a furious firefight happening right now as the Federals are trying to stage some sort of rear guard action to protect them from getting completely destroyed. Union forces are caught in a real bad spot. They are scrambling all over. You can see the Union commands trying to keep whatever kind of order possible within their units, moving all around. Many broken units now. And you see the Union forces are just deteriorating right now. We are actually going to order a melee charge into the disintegrating Union troops. We can go in early order to try to take as many Union men by force as possible. You can hear the screams of the rebel yell. Third Brigade surrenders. "10,000 casualties from the Army of Ohio." So complete and utter disaster for the Union Army. Our first major victory. Let's inspect the battlefield here. So yeah, the Union Army ran right into the jaws of destruction. Almost want to name this the Battle of Porterstown. Battle of Chesapeake and Ohio Canal ended on December 2nd with Confederate major victory. Our own losses mount up to 2,300. The enemy believed to have lost 10,000 men. Enemy national morale drops by 1.26%, while our military experience rises by 1.57%. Due to his bad performance, Colonel Early has fallen disgrace. Early did well. Why did Early get picking on Early? I mean, he didn't do anything special, although he was part of the second day flank attack. Maybe he broke and I didn't notice. Colonel Miles loses face. Support for the Yankee cause wavers. Glorious victory at Chesapeake and Ohio Canal. The Battle of the C&O Canal was fought today between Confederate Johnson's Corps and some 40,000 troops and 102 guns, and the Federal Army of Ohio of 21,000. The battle raged on for some 34 hours, with the total casualties numbering 13,000. It's probably our largest total casualty count, I would think. I think there might have been a battle with about 10,000 total, but definitely lopsided. Our troops reportedly captured some 5,000 Federals. All right, the failings of Colonel Early, picking on Early. High officer casualties. So Union Army strength of the Army of Ohio down to 10,000. Can Lee follow up? So we have a financial report. The current rating of our nation is AA-, which is very good. Our debt remain unchanged compared to last month. Currently, our liabilities amount to 90,000. The current economy cycle is recovery. The wealth of our population is developing and increasing. Our tax revenues increased by 24,000. That's what victories will do. Last month, 10 companies were founded, here of 3 farms, 2 foundries, 4 ironworks, and 1 factories. Total export volume last month was 43,000, while 6,500 worth of goods was imported. Our economy lacks rice, cotton, and tobacco. It's odd considering all the tobacco that's grown in the South. Our stocks are full of livestock, forage, and iron. You can see a little bit of snowfall. All right, let's play the remainder of December 1st and see what happens. See if we can't pursue the Army of the Ohio. Doesn't look like there's a lot of movement going on right now, as Beauregard will remain in winter quarters and Lee and Johnson are staying in camp. Let's see if we can't get them to move forward. Trying to give pursuit. Army of Ohio not even moving. All quiet on the Western Front. 5 days for the depot at Hartford to be finished, and then we'll move on with Price. I'm sorry, Hood, I think we are going to split your command up. We'll give command to Simon Buckner. Who's going to replace Buckner? Let's do Colonel Withers. So Withers will take command of the division. We're going to create, and there we go. They automatically assign Buckner. Speaking of Withers, Withers command will go to Buckner. Still want Hood to have the most men, but we'll give 2 divisions to Buckner. It also has the artillery reserve. But this should give us some more flexibility. Buckner's corps will amount up to about 16,000 when all said and done. So it'll be the smallest corps. Hood still has 3 divisions, same with Price. And the Army of the West has ballooned up to 61,000 men, almost 62,000 men. Although Price is on... Can't really count Price in that because he's pretty much a detached corps at this rate. Looks like we'll have to build a depot here at Mexico, Missouri. And meanwhile, back east, the Army of the Ohio is kind of stuck on the canal, floundering, but Beauregard is hesitating and staying encamped as he has ordered all his corps into winter quarters. He is trying to nudge Lee's corps ahead, but doesn't seem to be making any progress in capturing the Union Army, and the Union Army is at a standstill. So it looks like the stalemate in the east is upon us again, as neither side wants to take the first move again. So hopefully until that stalemate breaks, we may be in for a long winter. We lost contact with the Department of Pennsylvania, the armies that that were spotted in Pennsylvania. The U.S. warns Europe to remain neutral. Union blockade proclaimed illegal. New chapter in trade warfare. European trade slowing down. It is now December 12th, a full 11 full days since the Battle of Chesapeake and Ohio Canal, and still no movement on Beauregard's part or the Army of Ohio. The Battle of Hampton Roads ended with the home squadron retreating. Sounds like the James River Squadron doing some damage to the Union blockaders. The Confederacy is printing new notes. New greenbacks flood the market. Inflation accelerates. Public wealth suffers. It looks like we no longer have a chance at European intervention at the moment. I'm going to research Militia Act 2. Let's take a peek back west. Alright, so we order Price to move out towards Evansville now that the depot is built. So I don't know if it has something to do with the winter, but none of the corps want to move. No one is budging. Confederate Navy unstoppable. Medal of Honor, Public Resolution 82 sign. Medals for the Army and Navy for personal value, Oh, but just as we have news of our great naval victories, our James River Squadron has disintegrated. So some conflicting reports there. So we are already nearing Christmas. Let's play out some more days here and see if anything starts moving. And we've actually lost contact with the Union armies around Cairo. And Christmas morning, 1861. And everyone is going to stay in camp. No movement. Everyone kind of calming down and sheltering for the remainder of 1861. And we're just fast forwarding here through the winter. The new year has come and gone. Looks like the Army of Ohio is trying to load up to transports, as no one wants to move around in the middle of January. Ooh, Battle of Tennessee River, though. Confederacy calls for volunteers. 2 years contract. Congress sanctions further enlistments. We'll do civilian warships. Civilian warships. An act allowing the Confederate government to purchase civilian ships to bolster the Navy. The steamers will be armed and put into service, whilst more ships will be available to the Navy sooner. The trading fleet will suffer, and the transport capacity of the ports will be reduced by 7%. This allows unarmored 4th and 3rd and 2nd rates, as well as paddle steamers, to be produced at 25% of the full cost of material time. So we're going to do letters of marque instead. Letters of marque and reprisal is a government permission for a private person to attack and capture vessels that belong to the nation the government is at war with. These authorized privateers and corsairs will harass enemy naval trade. Union sea trade minus 2.5%, maximum trade war subsidies plus 20%, and relations with Europe minus 10%. Since they're not coming to our aid, it looks like it doesn't matter to me. Colonel Lee recovered. Oh, yay. Looks like I don't see Stevens Lee as commander. So lots of recruits, though, available. And it looks like we're going to probably form up some more, reinforce our 2 corps here under Beauregard. Create at least some more corps, maybe even a whole nother army. Lots of volunteers now to draw from.